Hello, everyone. I am Raphael Saksono from Introduction to Environmental Science in Sampurna University. And today I will be talking about IKEA and their usage of circular business model in order to improve environmental welfare and environmental sustainability. So, firstly, we're going to talk about their SWOT analysis of IKEA and their usage of the circular business model. And firstly, their strengths is their strong circular vision and their commitment to using a circular business model. And we firstly see that IKEA started using a circular strategy in 2018 with a commitment of full circularity by 2030, meaning that they truly do believe in a circular business model and they want to maximize their sustainability. So, onto weaknesses. Their main weakness, as from IKEA, is that comes from organizational resistance and cultural challenges. With such a drastic change in the IKEA's business model, so there will be many people from senior positions and from senior employees that may have difficulties transitioning to a circular type of culture, and the changes across the ecosystem may be difficult for them and may cause some difficulties. So when it comes to the opportunities that this may provide, obviously, the usage of IKEA and the new business model means that they can introduce a product as a service type of model, which is an idea that would have been seen as impractical, but now with a push for environmental sustainability and circularity, this is now viable. So when it comes to threats, the main threat is a dependency on local ecosystem partners and on the governments and regulations. So, and here we see the example is of IKEA's had a Christmas tree recycling project, which succeeded in one city due to their good relationship with local partners, but failed elsewhere due to the lack of facilities and lack of stability from other nations and cities. So when it comes to ISO standards that may be relevant to IKEA in this situation, the ISO standard that most applies would be the ISO 14001, which is and you would and why you may say, and it is due to IKEA circular transformation, and why you may say, and it is due to IKEA circular transformation would rely heavily on the minimization of waste and the push of recycling, and furthermore, the optimization of resources. And ISO 14001 provides a structured method to manage environmental impacts and maximize efficiency. So what are the four phases of this circular business model that we keep talking about? So here we see that the four phases are visioning, sensing, seizing, and transforming. Thank you. Moving on to.
All right, greetings. My name is Rayhan from Cohort Management 2024, and I will continue on the discussion regarding IKEA's circular business model innovation, continuing with number 3. So question number 3, who are the key actors involved in the transforming phase of CBMI at IKEA? So in this case, there are two types of actors. The first one is direct actors and the second one is indirect actors. Direct actors include IKEA as the focal organization, the employees who drive innovation, the customers and the customer who adopt the circular services, the suppliers and manufacturers who enable material innovation, the waste management companies with legal and technical expertise, NGOs and social enterprises who offers local knowledge, and last but not least, the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, who provides strategic guidance. Indirect actors includes policymakers that shapes regulatory condition, certification bodies that ensure compliance, and last but not least, academic institutions that contributes to research. All of these actors operate at both global and local levels, creating interplay between the standardized global strategies and locally adapted initiatives. So moving on to question number 4. What challenges did IKEA face when scaling local circular initiative to a global level, and what factors contributed to these difficulties? So the first one, we have ecosystem dependency or local infrastructure. What does that mean? Basically, the CBMI success depends on the ecosystem dependency. The right mix of local actors with expertise and infrastructure is essential. So the second one is the mindset and cultural resistance. Transitioning from linear to circular requires cultural change across the ecosystem. While maybe the customers are prone to adapt to changes, the senior managers or like the senior employee often resist to legacy practices. So the third one is the local versus global tension. IKEA encourages bottom-up innovation at the store level, but faces challenges in scaling initiatives globally while maintaining low carbon dioxide footprints. And fourth, the probability and organizational alignment. Scaling pilots such as second-hand store requires probability and organizational alignment. This too is also one of the most prominent factors that also contributed to the difficulties of achieving a local circular initiative. And finally, IKEA increasingly assumes responsibility for product lifecycle, moving toward product as a service models, an idea once considered impractical. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Okay, moving on. So I'm gonna talk about the how does IKEA circular transformation illustrate the importance of collaboration and ecosystem dependency in achieving sustainability goals. So as you can see, what I did that I mainly give the what I think is very important and very crucial for IKEA. So the first one is you can see that I say that IKEA relies on multiple ecosystem actor to implement circularity because I believe that IKEA circularity isn't something they can do alone, neither the company, because the whole process, a huge process, depends on many different actors working together, internal and external. Inside the company, employees help drive new ideas, and customers are encouraged of using the circular services like buyback and repair. Outside the company, supplier, manufacturer, waste management companies, NGO, and even policymakers are all in a role of this bubble. The mix of actor creates an ecosystem that makes circularity very possible. Moving on for the second one, we can see how important this ecosystem is through simple examples. One is the Christmas tree recycling project, where you can see by the proving that I make, it worked well in one city and another city it cannot because the local partner and facility were not available. However, for IKEA, it's available. And because of this, we can see that other companies does not have the ecosystem, a right ecosystem that not support their company. And they show that success of IKEA also depends on local environment and the partners around it. And moving on, the external guidance and brainstorming to the innovation. As you can see, the Ellen MacArthur Foundation providing strategic guidance. The keyword strategic guidance is very crucial and very important because it also has the help of mindset, culture, skill, knowledge, guidance, and everything. Shifting from a linear to a circular system needs everyone to adjust from manager to long-term employees and customer, loyalty, royalty. Without shared understanding and support, it becomes harder to run initiatives smoothly like the other companies. So basically, IKEA also benefits from external guidance, like the one that I say, the Ellen MacArthur Foundation provides strategic supports and helps IKEA to strengthen its circular strategies. They show that experts from other external partners can add value and keep the company on the right track. So basically, in conclusion, that overall IKEA's journey makes it very clear by using the circular transformation and is a collaborative process and it relies on strong partnership and local ecosystem. And this is what helps move IKEA from goals, from ideas into real action. Thank you.